We buried our father with honor, but his secret rose with the ancestors. In our village, fathers were pillars. They spoke little, decided much, and carried the weight of the family name like a sacred load. My father, Okori, was the strongest of them all, or so we believed. He was an elder, a man whose voice could calm disputes and whose presence commanded silence. When he poured libation, the ancestors were said to listen. When he spoke of honor, people nodded without question. That was why no one suspected him. Not even us. When my father died, the village mourned deeply. Drums played slowly. Women wailed. The elders declared that a great man had returned to the ancestors. He was buried with full honors, wrapped in white cloth, beside the old Iroko tree where the elders rested. We thought his story had ended. But secrets do not die easily. 3 moons after his burial, strange things began to happen in our household. At night, footsteps echoed our compound, though no one was there. Our goats refused to sleep. My youngest brother spoke in his dreams, calling a name none of us recognized. Then my mother fell ill. She would wake screaming, insisting someone was standing at the foot of her mat, whispering accusations. Her eyes, once strong, became hollow with fear. When the elders were called, they consulted the oracle. The cowries scattered and froze. The oracle's voice trembled as he spoke, "The dead is restless." A truth was buried with him that should have been confessed. We were ordered to return to my father's grave at dawn. As the earth was opened, the air grew heavy, cold despite the rising sun. Before the coffin was fully uncovered, my mother collapsed, crying out the truth she had hidden for decades. Years ago, during a famine, my father had betrayed his own brother. To protect his inheritance, he accused him of stealing sacred grain. The elders believed him. His brother was banished and later died in exile, his children scattered, forgotten. My father rose in status. Our family prospered. And the lie was sealed, until death. But the ancestors remembered. As the confession spilled into the open, the wind howled. The Iroko tree shed its leaves. From the disturbed grave came a low sound, neither voice nor breath, but something heavy with regret. The elders performed cleansing rites immediately. Offerings were made. My father's name was stripped of honor. His staff was broken and laid across the grave. Then something unexpected happened. A young man stepped forward from the crowd, a stranger, thin and weary. He introduced himself as the grandson of the banished brother. He had been drawn to the village by dreams he could not explain. The elders wept. Land was returned. Apologies were spoken publicly. The ancestors' anger slowly faded. That night, for the first time in months, our compound slept in peace. My father's spirit was finally still. And from that day on, whenever someone speaks too proudly of a man long dead, the elders warn, do not praise a father too quickly. Some secrets are buried with the ancestors, and they always find their way back.